Right then folks, down at the range, time now about 25 to 3 in the morning. Went to bed a bit early. The wife came up and then the snoring started. I thought, I've got to get out of bed. It's pointless trying to get to sleep, so I thought I'd come down and do some writing or massing, whatever it turns out to be. So temperature now is about 5 degrees. I've got no range, so hopefully I'll be able to hang out a bit. So let's see how we get on. Okay, if you'll set up, you can see the bread down there. I've got some up there as well for the mice if they come out. So it's just a waiting game now. We'll see what happens. I didn't mean to bring some grain up for the mice, but I forgot. So let's hope the bread helps them out. Okay, here you can see me walking around with the scope. I was using the Doctor scope, and attached to that was the Leaf NV200 Commander. Looking over at the bushes on the left, see if I could see any mice, which I couldn't. This is about an hour after I started. I was beginning to wonder if anything would show up at all. It was pretty quiet. I've not seen anything up until this point, and it turned out to be over 90 minutes before anything showed up. But it was, in the end, the mice. Don't know where they've been. They've probably been asleep, I don't know, but eventually they did show up. Caught me by surprise again. The thing is, with the looking through the scope with the one leaf, you've got a narrow field of view, especially at 15 yards, so you can't see the full picture. It's a bit tight, so things can come and surprise you, which it did to me. You get to see more through the binoculars because they're more open than what looking for a rifle scope would be, but it is what it is. See quite clearly through it, but I think it was around getting on for 4:05 when I noticed the mass. But yeah, I'll be coming up in the next few seconds. Okay, some jump.
2 mice on the same mass. Not seen any rats. Probably coming up to 2 hours in now. It's the first sign of life I've seen. That's probably 3. Or it's the same one, who knows? For eyes again. I was beginning to think there was nothing around. Definitely here too. There's the thorax. Just the other side of that fence panel. So there are still rats around. So that's possibly 3 mice and a rat. He actually came from the left hand side and I wasn't ready for him. That's why I let him take the bait. He came back. I think he's dead. I expected him coming from the stockade area, which is over there, from the car park, but no, there's plenty of them in the bank. Pretty successful night, really. Or early morning, I should say. So the next mission will be to try and locate the dead.
Okay, I can see the mass, I mean the rat, but he's got his legs up in the air, not on his back. It's getting to him, there's the hard bit. Try and work out where he is and see if we can move the fence panel. Otherwise he'll have to stay where he is. But, that's him down there. The mice can't find him, it's in thick edges, so looking at it, I've got the 3 mice and a rat tonight, so not too bad. 4:30. I think the 3 mice was around 4:05 and the rat was about 20 past. So there we go. Okay, so I managed to get hold of the rat, right through between his eyes and come out more or less behind the neck. Successful pest control mission there. Time now is 4:51. I'm on my way home now. Temperature's around 5 degrees. It's been pretty mild. It is windy, but I was okay in there. I was sheltered because the wind was blowing from behind me. So yeah, not too bad. It is a bit cold now, but yeah, I got through that alright. 3 mice down on a big dead rat, another foot longer. So we're all getting through them now. If you look on my last video in the remarks, there was a message from Phil Kennedy. He's one of the main shooters down here, along with Dennis Naylor. Phil was saying he's shot 9 rats in the last month. I've shot at least 3, probably like 4 mice. Obviously we've got Dennis, we've got Mark West and another member that were all shooting rats down here, so I don't know how many of the others have shot. So there was a big problem when they moved the skit. There was bloody rats running everywhere, they said, so they just wanted a few more to help thin them down. But it started off a bit slow. I did wonder if there was anything left, and it was about an hour and 40 minutes in when the mice showed up, and then I think it's between 20 past and 4:30 the rat came, but he came in from the left hand side, which is normally coming from the right, so he'd either come along the hedgerow, the bank where the mice had come from, or I don't know. But I wasn't ready for him. I'd not loaded a pellet in, so I switched the camera on. I saw him pick the bread up when he ran through, and I thought, well, I'll be back, because that's what they do. They get a taste for it and they come back, and he did within a minute. That's when I took the shot. I had a job finding him. I had to go right round the other side, and I could see him through the fence, and then the railings on the other side, so I came back and managed to get him through the fence. I worked out where he was. But the football club next door to us, they've got like a tuck shop It's right behind that steel fence, so having food and stuff like that, you don't want rats around. And obviously it's kids football club, so you don't want to take rats anywhere around the kids either, so they do need controlling. So it just turns out that now I'm actually able to put them in the YouTube channel. But yeah, I know Phil did say he was down here with his wife and she actually spotted a rabbit on the range. So there's farmers' fields to the left of the range, and I think they must come through the field and get through somehow. So when the days get a bit lighter, I might be able to get some rabbiting done along the hedgerow. We've got woods at the top, could even set up a squirrel station. So yeah, lots to come. We're getting to test out the one leaf night vision aids, the wild guard, and also the apex, so we could use that as well. So got plenty of night vision aids we can use. Same again, today I used the one leaf NV200 as a basic overall background camera, and I was using basically the main IR torch on that to illuminate. I'd got the one leaf commander set at 1 power on the night vision IR torch, and I'd also got a torch set up on the rifle. So there was plenty of illumination there. If you get too much illumination, you get too much glare coming back at you, but I think that's probably just right. Battery wise, it's been running now for well over 2 hours, and it's on about half a battery, and it's been constantly running, so you're going to get at least 4 hours from that, and that's including with doing video. So pretty good for taking out hunting. So that's it for now. It's Friday the 30th of December now, so whether I'll get down again before the new year, but if I don't, happy new year, and I will see you in the new year. So all the best, and I'll see you soon.